Are Jungkook and Jimin truly rewriting the rules of global fashion with a single breathtaking appearance? Could their golden moment at Dior Fashion Week in Paris be the beginning of a new chapter where BTS not only rules music, but also dominates haute couture? And is it possible that the world has just witnessed the birth of the golden duo, in a way no one ever expected? Before you even begin to dive into this extraordinary story, pause for a moment, because you are about to be swept into a narrative that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about idols, fashion, and the meaning of global influence. If you're as stunned and curious as every army around the globe, don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button, and subscribe so you never miss the next jaw-dropping revelation about BTS and their unstoppable rise. The golden lights of Paris shone brighter than ever when Jungkook and Jimin of BTS walked into the heart of Dior Fashion Week. Draped in luxurious golden ensembles that shimmered under the camera flashes, they instantly became the center of the world's attention. The question burning in everyone's mind was simple yet powerful. Why gold, and why now? Was this just another fashion statement? Or was it a deliberate symbol of power, unity, and perhaps even destiny? For years, both Jungkook and Jimin have been recognized individually for their unmatched visuals, charisma, and artistic presence. But to see them together, deliberately styled in matching tones of brilliance, seemed to suggest something far deeper than mere coincidence. Could Dior be sending a message that these two idols embody the pinnacle of glamour and youth? Or is there something more intimate, more hidden, that the world is only beginning to unravel? As the crowd gasped, photographers scrambled to capture every angle of this surreal spectacle. Social media erupted within seconds, with hashtags like #GoldenBoys, #JiminxJungkook, and #DiorGoldenDuo climbing to the top of trending charts. Fans worldwide asked the same questions. Had Dior chosen them to redefine the essence of luxury? Were they being portrayed as living embodiments of royalty, untouchable in their elegance, untamed in their allure? The shimmering golden dress was more than fabric, it was a declaration. But a declaration of what? Was it power, unity, or perhaps even a golden prophecy about BTS's place in history? The emotional weight of the moment could not be ignored. Jimin, with his soft yet magnetic charm, walked with an aura that balanced grace and strength. Jungkook, with his sharp presence and confident stance, exuded an energy that seemed to electrify the room. Together, they looked like mirrors of each other, two sides of the same coin, golden reflections of what it means to be icons in the 21st century. Could this be why fans began whispering that they were the duo Golden Boy? A title that now seems less like a fan-made fantasy and more like a destiny revealed? Or was Dior itself subtly acknowledging that BTS members are no longer just guests in the fashion world, but sovereigns of it? Speculation grew wilder as the night went on. Some insiders whispered that Dior had been planning this pairing for months, carefully crafting the golden look to cement Jungkook and Jimin as the centerpiece of the show. Others suggested that the two had personally chosen these outfits as a symbolic gesture to ARMY, a silent yet powerful reminder that their bond and their artistry shine brighter together than apart. Could it be that this was more than just a Fashion Week moment? That it was a coded message, a golden letter written to millions of fans who have followed every heartbeat of BTS's journey? And if so, what was that message meant to say? Beyond the speculation, one undeniable truth emerged. This was no ordinary appearance. This was theater, spectacle, and symbolism intertwined into a single golden image that will linger in cultural memory for years to come. How many idols can walk into the epicenter of global fashion and instantly shift the narrative from clothes to legacy, from runway to revolution? How many can transform a designer's showcase into a cultural phenomenon? And is it possible that with just one golden dress, Jungkook and Jimin have declared that BTS is not only music's reigning force but fashion's golden royalty? Emotions surged within ARMY communities across platforms. Tears of pride, screams of disbelief, laughter of joy, every kind of reaction spilled across timelines. Fans compared the moment to watching living legends step into their rightful place on a throne built from years of passion, sweat, and resilience. Others pointed out that this was not just about two young men in golden attire. It was about representation, about seeing Asian artists command the most prestigious fashion platforms in the world without apology, without limitation. Was this, then, the ultimate acknowledgement by the fashion elite that BTS and their members are not guests at the table but kings of it? Could it be that this night in Paris marked the official coronation of Jungkook and Jimin as global icons beyond music? The drama of the moment deepened when commentators began analyzing the details. The cuts of the dresses, the choice of gold as a dominant color, the subtle synchronization of their styling. Gold, after all, has always been the symbol of victory, purity, immortality. Was Dior hinting that Jungkook and Jimin represent the eternal brilliance of BTS, the unbreakable spirit of ARMY, and the inevitable dominance of Korean artistry on the world stage? Or was it something even more personal? Perhaps a message of solidarity between the two? A quiet but radiant bond made visible through fashion? Whatever the truth may be, one thing cannot be denied. Jungkook and Jimin shattered the boundaries of expectation. They were not just models, not just idols, not just stars. They were golden enigmas, questions incarnate, mysteries draped in shimmering fabric. And perhaps that is why the world cannot stop asking. What did we really witness in Paris? Was it simply two men walking a Fashion Week runway? Or was it the unveiling of the future itself? The world may never know the full story behind the golden spectacle, but ARMY will forever remember it as the night their boys transcended yet another limit. And perhaps that is the beauty of it, the unanswered questions, the sparks of speculation, the emotions that ignite every time Jungkook and Jimin appear together. For in the end, isn't that what makes legends unforgettable? So now the question is for you. What do you believe the golden dress meant? Was it fashion, symbolism, destiny, or all three? Could this be the moment that finally cements Jungkook and Jimin as the eternal golden boys of both music and fashion? Or is the best yet to come? Share your thoughts below, let your emotions flow in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the next chapter in this golden saga of BTS, fashion, and the unending journey of legends. Are we truly prepared to grasp the depth of what Jungkook and Jimin unleashed on that Parisian night? The golden glow of Dior Fashion Week was not just a dazzling surface, it was an earthquake, subtle yet seismic, shaking the very foundations of music, culture, and fashion. What is it about these two men, walking side by side in luminous dresses of gold, that has left critics scrambling for words and fans screaming for answers? Could it be that in those brief minutes on the runway, they didn't just showcase fabric, but unveiled a prophecy written in silk and shine? The night carried a kind of cinematic suspense. From the moment rumors spread that BTS members might attend, ARMY waited with bated breath, eyes glued to every leaked photo, every flicker of a possible sighting. But when the truth emerged, when Jungkook and Jimin finally appeared in golden radiance, it wasn't simply confirmation, it was revelation. What story were they telling, cloaked in elegance, with gazes that pierced beyond the flashbulbs of paparazzi and into the heart of history? Was Dior making a statement that no other face could carry its golden legacy but Jungkook and Jimin? And if so, does that mean the fashion empire itself has surrendered its crown to them? Imagine the whispers in the crowd that night. Fashion editors who thought they had seen it all found themselves spellbound. Celebrities who were used to commanding attention suddenly looked like background actors in a stage play dominated by two radiant leads. Even designers, stylists, and critics found themselves united in the same unspoken question. Had they just witnessed the most iconic duo moment of this generation? Every step, every glance, every shimmer of gold fabric became a note in an unspoken symphony, and the audience, willingly or unwillingly, played along. And yet the mystery deepens. Why were Jungkook and Jimin placed together? Why golden dresses? A choice so bold it seemed to challenge centuries of rigid expectations about masculinity, celebrity, and culture. Was this Dior's way of breaking boundaries? Or was it the idols themselves who insisted on rewriting the narrative? Fans speculate endlessly. Perhaps the gold symbolized BTS's resilience, the bond between Jungkook and Jimin, or even a silent reminder of their golden magne and golden angel personas that ARMY has cherished for years. But could there be an even greater secret woven into the threads? Was this not merely fashion but a declaration of sovereignty, a golden seal proclaiming that BTS members are emperors of artistry, beyond labels, beyond limitations? Emotions burned hotter than the Paris spotlights as ARMY debated online. Some cried that this was a dream made flesh. Others shouted that this was the dawn of a new era. Tears, laughter, shock, pride, social feeds became rivers of emotion. People who had never followed fashion